Hello, everyone! And although we still haven't gotten the full episode 77 at this point, at least we have 8 more spoilers for it from the most recent stream that Steak had. And unfortunately, the quality of these spoilers is not the best because Steak showed them from his Discord conversation with Boom in windowed mode only. But I'm still glad that we have something. So today I'm going to show you all the new 8 leaks for the full episode 77 that we've got, as well as explain what is going on in there. And we'll also be able to figure out what's about to happen in the actual episode too. So get your tea and snacks ready and prepare to watch this video to the end, because I'll tell you everything you need to know. Let's go. And be sure to also give this video a like and subscribe to my channel where I make a lot of great Skibidi content while you are waiting for the full episode to get released. And also don't forget to visit my Discord channel. Okay, so if you're subscribed now, let's continue. And if you watched my previous video on my channel, then you know that Boom really acts like a rebel these days and trolls us all left and right just for his own pleasure. So what happened recently could fit well in line with his new behavior style. So Steak started the new stream while desperately trying to get some more information from Boom regarding the full episode, which, let me remind you, still hasn't come out yet. And Boom immediately started trolling Steak, who was trying to get new leaks out of him by sending him low-quality pics and then deleting them quickly. But thankfully, stream was still a stream that got uploaded on YouTube, so we still managed to get all of these leaks that Boom sent to Steak for a second. In general, Steak received 6 low-poly images, and trust me guys, in order to get some insight from them, I had to activate my inner super detective vision. So please give this video a like to salute all my miseries I had to endure for you guys. And the very first leak is pretty unserious, and I believe it was sent to Steak from Boom just in order to troll him even more. And in this pic, we can see the egg toilet packed in the black balaclava and glasses. And this egg is also sitting in the standard upgraded Skibidi toilet body with the jetpack. And nothing much can be added to that. And I believe that this leak could be just a joke from Boom, although it is also possible that the black Skibidi egg can appear in the full episode as an Easter egg to Steak. No pun intended. And on the second leak, we also cannot really see much, as it just seemingly depicts the members of the new mixed army of Skibidi toilets and the Alliance's agents that started fighting together since episode 76. And I guess that the black egg is also together with them here, flying in the air. But what's really interesting is that the humanoid Skibidi toilet in the background looks really similar to the guy who witnessed some Vietnam flashbacks before Astro Duchess appeared in the second part of episode 76. As he and the POV cameraman was trying to escape from Astro-rated city. So what is this guy doing here again? Did Boom forget that he already used this model? Or maybe it means that this Skibidi somehow managed to survive. And next to him we can also see some of the Alliance's machinery, but it's really hard to discern what it is exactly. Okay? And the third leak actually looks more promising than the other two, and in it we can see 2 different claws that seemingly belong to 2 standalone characters. The claw in the left looks like it can belong to either Astro Duchess or the other elite Astro Toilet, which is capable of grabbing their opponents with multiple claws. But well, considering that it is a confirmed fact that Astro Duchess will definitely appear in the full version of episode 77, I still believe that it can be her claws. But what about the claw on the right though? To my understanding, it can belong to the puppet of Skibidi Scientist, because we saw it in the last part of episode 77, but with some added upgrades. And if it's the same puppet that Skibidi Scientist also used in episode 67, for example, that it also must feature some similarly looking claws. And I'm not gonna lie, if this leak means that Astro Duchess and the new pilot of Skibidi Scientist puppet will clash in the battle together, then it's gonna be really freaking epic. But the fourth leak was even more interesting than the third one, even despite its low quality. Because I still managed to see that it really looks like the cameraman's base from episode 50, the one that got raided by Skibidi toilets. And I have a strong feeling that the full episode can mirror episode 50 in some ways, and that's why some of these new leaks give me the nostalgia about the earlier series. So we see the entrance to the cameraman's base and some cameramen that go out in order to observe something. But I doubt that it can actually be Astro Toilets, because some of these cameramen in the background hold no weapons and don't look ready for the fight. But you know what's even more interesting here? Check out this slim figure right in the center of this leak. At first I thought that it might be a speaker man or maybe even TV man, but it doesn't really look like them. Neither of these races have such long and slim bodies. Plus the head of this figure definitely doesn't look like a speaker to me, but rather some screen. But TV men also aren't that slim because they wear special coats that make their bodies thicker. So who is this mysterious guy in a suit? On the one hand, it really can be just a TV man who looks weirder due to this extremely low quality. But on the other hand, what if Boom reduced the quality so much so that we couldn't discern some important details on some of those leaks? And it is also possible that the guy standing in front of the fourth picture is not TV man at all, but a representative of the new race we all were waiting for 100 years already or something like that. And guys, I know that it may sound like a conspiracy theory at this point, but I just couldn't ignore this detail on that picture. And what do you personally think? Does it look just like TV Man to you? Or you can feel something suspicious as well, just like I do? Okay, and meanwhile, let's move to the fifth leak that simply depicts one of the Skibidi toilet characters that we saw earlier. And it's the upgraded military Skibidi toilet who appeared together with the female Skibidi mutant after she defeated Astro Juggerson in episode 75. Only in the new leak, it looks like he replaced his helmet, and now he has either a letter Z written on it upside down, or maybe letter N. Those were the very first Skibidi toilets to join forces with the agents of the Alliance, and it seems like their squad is about to be brought back by Boom in the full episode 77. And I am honestly pretty happy about it, because I was wondering about the fates of these guys since the last time I saw them. Plus, all of them seem to be pretty charismatic as well. So I'm glad that we have a chance to see them at least in the full episode. And I am still wondering whether that female mutant contains some lore knowledge in her or not. Okay, and now let me quickly mention the sixth leak because, well, there is actually not much that can be possible said about it. The quality is so abysmal that all I can see is some kind of explosion happening within some circle of light, although it can be just a visual glitch or something. Maybe this explosion occurred within the territory of the computer men's base we saw earlier, or maybe it's somewhere far away. But we can realize something more clearly when we'll take a look at the seventh leak, though. Because in this picture, we can also see some part of the explosion that happened near to this huge Astro toilet. And first of all, this toilet really looks like Astro Mothership, all right? And we know for sure that Astro Mothership was supposed to appear in the fourth part of episode 77 already, but it didn't happen because Boom didn't have time to finish the most epic part of it. So it's more than possible that the initial scene involving Astro Mothership could be transferred in the full version of the episode. So it is possible that it was the source of the explosion occurred on the previous leak. But one important question still remains though. Is this really the Astro Mothership? Or is it a completely new Astro character? Because it has some mild visual differences in comparison to the first appearance of Mothership at the end of episode 74. But I think that it can actually be Mothership based on this toilet's shape and size. This leak just gives us another angle to look at it, so we can see some huge core or part of the engine hidden in the lower center part of its body. Plus, I believe that Mothership could have drawn its head inside of its body and created a perfect sphere. And it also could be done with some purpose. Maybe it is necessary for the Mothership to perform some special ability or protect itself from the incoming damage. And the very last leak that Boom sent to Stake surprised me the most. And here's why. So we can simply see the upgraded UFO toilet in it, the one Astro Duchess communicated with at the end of episode 76 before flying away with him. So first of all, this guy took a very long time to upgrade himself, as it didn't happen since episode 53, I believe. And second of all, based on the red-colored piece on his forehead, it must have been him on the previous set of leaks for the full episode and not Astro Duke, as I thought earlier. But I am still curious to see what role this guy will play in the upcoming episode, and how his upgrades will affect the situation on the battlefield. And that was all for today. Write in the comments below about how excited you are to see the full version of episode 77, and be sure to subscribe to my channel not to miss my new videos, and also to my Discord where you can contact me directly and get lots of info for my subscribers only. And that was me, ISOTOILET. See ya!